Hello my lovely YouTubers. Today I have a new project to share with you. It's made from Stamperia's collection Alchemy, and I fell so in love with this paper collection when I saw it, because I used to be like a goth girl when I was in my early 20s. I just love these old velvet reds and blacks and laces, and yeah, old books and those kinds of things. So I had a little bit of what do you say, nostalgia trip or whatever when I made this. So yeah, it's a rounded spine book with 4 signatures in it. It has it's black on the inside, and then I've used the black velvet on the cover. Just this cutout from the collection, and this is backed on some red silk fabric. The back has this. I've used this fake leather a lot because it's good to work with, and it also looks really nice on the books. So yeah, I'm gonna go get on the inside. This paper, I think this is my favorite paper in the collection. It has like a sun, a star, and a moon on it, and this like chest pattern, and this like bookmark tag. I glued it down to make it in a tuck spot. It says this book belongs to, so you could add your name here. And it has these little journaling tags behind there. And I made this into a tuck spot here, so you can add something additional. And I did try something new with this book. As you can see, like, I actually burned the pages because I wanted to get the feeling of like something really old, and maybe like the Spanish Inquisition or something took the book and threw it into a fire, because it, alchemy is not, is it alchemy or alchemy? I don't know. It might seem like witchcraft or something to some people before they understood the whole idea of scientific research and everything. So I did actually burn the edges of some of the papers, just to keep that like nice. It's also distressed with black soot distress ink to enhance that feeling. And this is like a one of the papers from the collection. I love this like really dark black with the swirls. Yeah, this is so gorgeous. I actually added some black papers to it as well, and it, you could just use a white gel pen or any gel pen to journal on this. Here's a little tag, and it says the Tree of Alchemy on this. So I actually printed some images I could find online. This is just a stamp, and here I mean this it says creativity, and it's something that I feel a lot. So I wanted it just plain on a page. I made it into like a pocket for this tag, bookmark tag, and you can actually use it in the book if you want. Some more papers. Here's some little envelope. It's glued down. It has a little tag in there. And this flap is just for decoration. It doesn't have a closure. If you want to have closure, maybe you could add some Velcro, or I don't like Velcro, so that's why I haven't used it. This tag says Fortune. Am I out of frame? Sorry. Fortune. Has a really nice back. Actually, like add a photo here if you wanna. Some more stamping. And here's also something, I'm not really sure what it is, but I just printed it like from the internet. It's, you can't even read what it says. And this gorgeous paper again, I love it. Another nice image and a tag. Some stamping. I love these, like I think it's a corner stamp, or meant to be a corner stamp. Just yeah, it's really good. And here's like a little tuck spot, and this bumblebee lady. Oh, that, yeah, it's a nice touch. Some more of this, and here's the creativity thing again. I just backed it on the red cardstock, slapped it on there. And this envelope is actually a gift I got from Pink Oddbird once we swapped, and I added some of these vintage papers to it for extra journaling. And I thought this was just such a nice addition to this project. So thank you, April. I was finally able to use this. I'm really happy about that. And here's just one of these images. You could journal here if you have like an important quote or something that's very special to you, do you want to remember, or just add a photo to it. And here's I don't know, I wanted to try something with this pocket, so I added this tag to it, and it holds it okay. If you have an even bigger pocket, it would hold it even better. Here's just the threads from the book. Is actually binded with silk thread, red silk, to match the binding. This is also like a red silk that I use for the backing, because I just love working with silk so much, because it's a gorgeous fabric and very creative friendly. And here's another pocket, a side pocket. It has this nice tag with a silk ribbon, or no, this is not a ribbon, it's like a ripped silk. And the other side of this signature, you can see the red silk popping through. And here's a belly band. It does hold these tags pretty well, in my opinion. I don't think there's any risk of these falling out. Here's a nice little sun, has a tuck spot, and this is actually an envelope, so you could I binded it in the signature, so you could add things in here. Some more stamping. Here's one of these pages, and I love the burned edges. I think I'm going to do that more in my books, like this. I mean, I have treated them a bit, just to get the soot pieces off, but if you're rough with them, some of the like burnt bits would fall out. I think it's charming. It's up to you what you think about it. Here's the middle of the signature, the threads hanging down there, poking out. Another tag, journaling card. Here's a little tuck spot. Love this image. some more. Oh, another tuck spot. Some tags in it. And here's a nice pocket, nice card, and this says desire. More stamping, and here's the middle of that signature. Here's something, fire, water, earth. I'm not really sure what this is. It's some kind of table of different elements, I think. And it ended up upside down in the signature, but sometimes those things happen. Here's another tuck spot with my favorite paper. A moon tag with a moon. And here's the faces of the moon. It says Sundays and other remarkable days. I thought that was funny. Other phenomena. And yeah, it's a little table of that. Here's the back side of one of the papers. I just ripped it and tucked it into the signature. I guess you could glue it down if you want like another tack spot. I just left it like this. You can actually add another page to. I like to do this in my books in some ways. Just leave a flap like this, because if you have like an additional signature or not signature but like another paper you want to add, you could either add like one, let's say it's one paper like this, so you get like a fold out like that, or you could simply add it like this, and then it's like you get an additional 4 pages. So there's so much you can do with these, you know, empty flaps. So I do leave some sometimes in my books, especially when I feel that I have spaces in between the signatures. I do tend to leave space because junk journals have like a tendency to bulk up once you add more things to it. And we got to the end. Here's just a nice spot for journaling. You could add your name and address, or maybe a poem or something. It has some tags here, like the faces of the moon again. Another bookmark. It says fortune. And this paper again, because that was definitely my favorite. This one and this one was also my favorite in this whole collection. So yeah, that's this book. I'm so in love with this, but I'm not going to keep this piece of love. I'm going to list this on my Etsy shop. I'm going to leave a link in the description down below. So if you're interested in this book, either you can go into my Etsy and buy it. I'd love that. But yeah, I was gonna say thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done that. Yeah, have a lovely day, and I'll see you later. Bye.